Let's do multi-level marketing. We're going to have a guest come on, talk a little bit about a multi-level marketing company, Rosalind Francis. She's going to come in and talk a little bit about it. She's going to join us about 10:15. We want to thank our sponsors, All About Us, Teen Talk, Global AAU Global Media Production Group. I'm your host, Craig A. Palma. Thank you for joining us on YouTube Live, where we will be coming to you live every Friday at 10 p.m. to talk about the latest in news and business, right? So let's get started. Now, multi-level marketing is the type of business where you can make additional revenue from multiple revenue streams that are out there, right? In fact, there are hundreds of multi-level marketing companies out there. Just to name a few, you have the coffee nowadays that people have. There are a lot of weight loss products out there that people are using and making additional money off of. One company that I'm a part of is called CTFO, which is weight loss products that I use when I'm working out in the morning. I'm going to put the information in the information box on the side. So if you're ever interested, by all means, join up. Another great company to join up is the No Job Needed.com. It's another great way to make additional money. And you do pay a one-time fee. It's $18 for the first tier, $49 for the second tier, and $79 for the third tier. The first tier consists of folks that want to make money off of you make money off of market, basically doing surveys, and the surveys, they pay anywhere from like $1 to $100, depending upon whether you meet the demographics. The second tier, which is mystery shopping, allows you to do mystery shops in your local area, where you would go in and you would critique the service of the company, and then they would pay you to do the mystery shop, and then usually you'll also get reimbursed for any money that's spent on that shop. And then the third tier covers market research and affiliate marketing. So you become an affiliate marketer, and you're able to, there's dust on it, and you're able to send it, emails to folks. And if they join up, you basically would get a piece of the pie. Market research is where they call you up because you meet a certain demographics. Let's say they're looking for a 30-year-old smoker to kind of ask questions about, tar and nicotine and cigarettes. They would call you and ask you a series of questions regarding that, and you would answer those questions. And depending upon which marketing company calls you, they could pay you anywhere from $10, $20, $100. Sometimes they have you come in-house, where they might have like about 50 people come in and they ask a series of questions. I remember doing a few of them a few years ago, where I came in and they asked us questions about Crest toothpaste. And basically what would happen is they would ask you about whether you like the packaging of the Crest. If you saw it in the store, would you buy it? So like the new Crest color, and there's like this red color. We were some of the folks that kind of said we like that red color. Excuse me. Right. So multi-level marketing has been around for a long time, and a lot of people have a misconception about multi-level marketing because they kind of look at it as almost like a pyramid system. Multi-level marketing isn't a pyramid system. What it basically is a company basically saving money in advertising, and they know that word of mouth oftentimes is the best way to get your product out there. So as opposed to investing money in marketing where people might ignore it, like I'm one of those folks that rarely look at commercials. Like I'm like a lot of guys who change the channel and don't look at the commercials. So someone trying to appeal to me would not appeal to me watch on the television program because I don't watch commercials. I usually use that opportunity to go to the kitchen or something like that, right? So because I'm like one of those folks, what a company could do is they would encourage somebody to say, listen, why don't you have a friend of yours try this product? So someone would call me up and they say, hey, listen, Craig, why don't you try this product? It's a great product. I endorse it. And because they know me, because I know them, I feel comfortable with them, I might try the product. And if I like it, I would continue to purchase it. So that's what multi-level marketing does. And there are a lot of multi-level marketing companies out there. One of them, and we're just going to go over a variety of them. But a multi-level marketing company nowadays is traveling, right? Like if you want to be a travel agent, right? They have a multi-level marketing company out there for travel destinations. They have another multi-level marketing company out there for cruise lines, right? They have a multi-level marketing company out there for coffee. They have a multi-level marketing company out there for virtually everything. I just recently saw one out there the other day involving credit. Another one that's out there that's been around, and there's some out there that have been around for years. A prime example of that would be your what's that one that Avon, the Avon lady, right? Avon was basically multi-level marketing. So basically, what would happen is, they would invite people over to their homes and show them the products. And if you notice, Avon really never marketed. You know what I mean? A lot of people marketed word of mouth. They would get people in one room, show them the products, and offer them usually at a discount. Amway was another one that was multi-level marketing. Basically convincing people to purchase the products at a discounted cost, and the person who invited you usually got a small percentage of what you purchased. So, I mean, multi-level marketing has been around for a long time. I don't think people should be afraid of multi-level marketing. A pyramid system, and we know about Bernie Madoff, and there are various guys out there that have had pyramid systems. And what that basically includes is someone taking one person's money and telling them that they're going to make additional money, and they basically give you someone else's money. So it's almost kind of like a revolving door of money passing hand to hand, right? That's what the Ponzi schemes are. That's what your pyramid systems are. A person at the bottom is going to pay the person at the top. The person at the top might pay a small percentage to somebody just to kind of keep people going, right? But they really don't have a product, right? Where multi-level marketing generally is a product, right, that a person is selling. So if they're not selling anything, it might be a Ponzi scheme or a pyramid system. But if they are selling a product or a service, it's generally not a Ponzi scheme. And most people have to understand how that works, right? So one of the things that you might want to consider is looking at some of my suggestion. And I mean, like I said, I endorse the nojobneeded.com because it's four ways to earn money, right? And you pay a one-time fee and you earn extra money. Now, there are other ways out there. I mean, if there's a product that you like to use, why not use it, right? So I'm going to go to Facebook. right? And I'm going to go live on Facebook because I generally get people to join in on our conversation. So I'm going to go ahead and go live on Facebook, right? So now, what I always try to encourage people to do, right, is to understand that they shouldn't be afraid of multi-level marketing, because it's something that can allow you to be able to make extra money. And nowadays, the way things are, we need extra money, right? I mean, a lot of times, if we're not, we don't have another revenue stream, another source of income, you're going to suffer. So you don't want to suffer. So I would always tell folks, listen, use, another revenue stream at your disposal. If you have another revenue stream at your disposal, use it to your advantage, right? So let's see here. Let me make certain that my camera is on, right? So let's see. I tell you, this technology sometimes can move slow, right? And so I'm trying to get this to work, and it's not working. All right. I mean, and there's other systems out there too. I mean, there's a great product that I used to use. I mean, I still use it. I don't actively sell it that often, but I could tell you I still use it, and that would be your Kangen system, right? And that's basically Kangen water, right? So there are a lot of different ones out there. I would tell you, don't be afraid to use, a multi-level marketing system, because like I said, there are a lot of them out there. All right. And they're not harmful. They're there to help you make additional money. So use those to your advantage, right? And all right, so I'm having some technical difficulties here. I can tell you, it's a pain in the katukas sometimes, but it is what it is. So we're going to just get rid of that. All right. And I'm going to tell you a little bit more about it momentarily, as soon as I can get this video up and running, because I think it's something really, really important. I mean, nowadays, what you're finding is, hold on, you have a caller. Hi, this is Craig. Is this Rosalind? Hello.
Yes, it's Rosalind.
Okay, can you hear me? I can hear you. So,
Hey, hi, how are you?
I'm good. So, welcome to Employism Magazine. You can find us on employism.com. So this evening, we're talking a little bit about multi-level marketing companies. And I'm trying to dispel the myth that a lot of people have, because a lot of people have a myth, this myth about multi-level marketing companies. A lot of people believe that multi-level marketing companies are pyramid systems, and they believe that they're Ponzi schemes, and that's a myth. I mean, a multi-level marketing company is essentially just a company that has a product or service that oftentimes, as opposed to investing money in marketing, on television through advertising, they usually basically endorse their people, their sales representatives, to kind of let other people know about the opportunity, and encourage them to make a little bit of money off of whatever the product or service is. So I'm glad you're joining us this evening. Tell us a little bit about the product that you're endorsing.
Well, the product, and thank you for having me, Greg.
Sure,
the
my
product
pleasure.
that I'm endorsing is Wakaya Perfection, called Wakaya Perfection. And the products are called Bula Fit. Yeah, Bula Fit. So there's different types of products, for fat loss, for getting rid of your aches and pains with turmeric and ginger, and a various number of products.
And so when people use these products, I mean, what type of change can they expect?
So some of the changes, I think, for women, the main changes that we see is the fat loss. Not so much weight loss, but fat loss. And so the concept or the premise of this is called a keto diet. Ketosis, getting your body into ketosis, where the fat, you're putting fat in your body, the good fat, and it's burning the fat that's already in your body. So your body becomes a fat burning machine, if that makes sense to people.
Oh, it does. And I mean, I know one of the ways that it does that, it does a combination of different foods and a very specific type of menu plan. Is that correct?
Correct. So some of the products we do have, and one in particular is the shake, the Bula Fit shake. And what it does is, and why I like it, because I've been on the keto diet myself before, off and on, I find that this is already measured out. I don't have to think about it, and I can just do it. And then I will supplement it with different keto meals, because I'm an organic chef and I'm a holistic health counselor. So I saw the benefit of this, and I was like, wow, this is great. So the Bula Fit shake has 70% fat, 25% protein, and 5% carbs.
Okay.
And you take that every morning. So I'm actually doing it. This is my 5th day of taking the Bula shake, and I feel a difference already, which is really good. And there are other people that have joined it before me that have seen a drastic difference, as well as health. The ginger and the turmeric helps with the inflammation in your body. People are saying that they don't have aches and pains anymore. It's an antioxidant. It's also a weight loss. So there's so many benefits that the products have. And they're in its purest state, which is why I like it. Because it comes from one of the islands in Fiji, the Wakaya Island, that has there's not been any drilling, no oil drilling, nothing. It's preserved how it's been preserved for hundreds of years.
Okay, great. I mean, I did some research on it. Some of the things that I saw that some of the benefits of it was reduced, like you mentioned, reduced inflammation, improved fat burning, mental clarity and sharpness, abundant energy, clear skin, reduced cravings, anti-aging effects, and reduced risk of chronic disease. So, I mean, it seems like quite a product.
Right. Yeah, it is. I'm very impressed. I'm impressed with seeing the results, and also the process. It's always a journey that you're going on, and so it's enjoying the process and writing it down, seeing what what your body's going through, processing that mind, body, and spirit, and just taking that in and saying, "Oh my gosh, what is this?" But no, sit with it, breathe through it, and enjoy it. And you're like, oh my gosh, so
Right.
I'm very excited about it.
So if someone wanted to get started on this journey, how would they go about it?
So I do have a website, but you know what? Don't even take my word for it. What people can do is Google Wakaya Perfection, and they'll see what comes up. so they can see testimonials from people. They can see the products and what the products can do for them. So there's so many things. They can even go on YouTube and see the benefits, people talking about what they've done, whether they're a preferred customer or, which is what I am, an ambassador.
Okay, and I mean we're currently streaming live on YouTube, so our YouTube nation will hear about the particular product. So now you also mentioned that you're a chef and you do some other things. So if they had questions or they wanted to reach you, how could they do that?
Let me give you my email. It's rfrancis@harlemseeds.org.
Wait, R. Francis.
RLEM. Yep, at Harlem, HARLEM, SEEDS.org. O-R-G.
Okay. So I went ahead and
That's
added
an organization that my daughter started.
Oh, okay. And what does Harlem Seeds do?
So Harlem Seeds is an organization my two daughters, Stephanie Mack and Michelle Hatchett, started, where we teach kids how to plant seeds, grow it, harvest it, and then we do cooking classes with them. We show them how to cut up vegetables, or what is a karabi, or what is a zucchini, and how do you prepare it. And it's amazing that kids that do not eat vegetables are suddenly eating their vegetables because they're growing it themselves.
Right.
And it's just amazing because kids think that vegetables come from a supermarket. They're not lying. But now they get a chance to see where it actually comes from. Because our kids don't get to see farms.
Right.
You know?
Yeah, I mean, very rarely do they get a chance to even get out of the city in some cases. So, no, I totally understand.
Absolutely.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
So that's an amazing project, especially, one of the things that gets lost in the shuffle a lot of times is, because we don't grow our own things, we could probably avoid a lot of famine and hunger, and people out there. There's so many people that are, homeless and hungry. I mean, if they were able to, just go to Central Park and grab an apple or, we probably wouldn't have those same type of issues, but unfortunately,
That's true. That's very true.
Yeah.
Yeah, and even like community gardens, kids are getting more involved in community gardens. Schools are starting to have rooftop gardens and have what do you call it, like where they can have vegetables and they have a salad bar. So they're starting to incorporate this. So I think that's really good. It's a change for the better. Right.
And I mean, it's particularly important for people of color because we suffer from, and I know you mentioned it before, hypertension and, and various ailments nowadays that we didn't seem to have, 20, 30 years ago. Now you're seeing a lot of, what's that disease that Black people suffer from? I forget it. It's unique to us. Sickle cell. You know what I mean?
Sickle cell.
Right.
Yes.
So you have like a lot of diseases out there that I think could oftentimes be averted just by eating a little healthier.
Exactly. And it's also about education and sharing this information.
Right.
Sharing the information. And when kids benefit from this, and they are like sponges, they absorb this. And it brings tears of joy to my eyes when I see them. Like, you just show them what to do, give them, a little bit, and then let them run with it. And it's amazing what they will do. And their creativity, their intelligence, all kids are intelligent. And it's just amazing, just giving them little tools, and they'll start, oh, I could do this, I could do that. I said, of course you can. Of course you can.
Right. And, it's funny because my son brought home a plant from school, and he's like, watering it every day, and he's checking it, making sure it has sun and all kind of stuff. And I find I find it funny, but, we have to do that with children. You know what I mean? We have to let them know the importance of plants and, that also provides air and oxidation in the environment and stuff like that.
Absolutely. That's right. We take the basic, like breathing air, as you said, we take that for granted, or, how the seasons change. All the time it's the same. The leaves and plants will grow year in and year out.
Right.
We don't really have to do anything. And I remember, if I could just share a quick story.
Sure.
When I was teaching, I was a substitute teacher, and I was teaching science. And I was teaching about the life cycle. And I was saying to myself, this stuff is boring. Well, fast forward about a few years after that, in 2004, I went to work on a farm, at Hawthorne Valley Farm, upstate New York. And I saw the life cycle in existence as opposed to me showing it to them on the board, which they had, they couldn't connect.
Right.
There was nothing for them tangible to connect to. And when I went on the farm, I was like, this is what kids need to be, where they need to be. And that's when I started, you know what, we've got to change this. How do you introduce kids to this?
Yeah, and what's so interesting is I went on a field trip with my son's school, and they went to like a museum farm in upstate New York, where they they showed the life cycle of like frogs, that turn from tadpoles to frogs, and butterflies and everything like that. And the kids were very intrigued, by the whole process, and that's what you want to do. You want to kind of show them, so that way they kind of understand how everything works.
Exactly. And let them see it, let them experience it, let them have a sense of wonder, and it's not always in the textbook, but the touching, the feeling, the seeing, and experiencing.
Right.
Great. These teaching to the test drives me up a wall. Because how do you know what kids are learning? If you don't ask them.
Right.
You talk to them, they've got a lot to say. Yeah.
Okay.
Some of them are smarter than us.
Yeah. I mean, they watch YouTube and, nonstop. I mean, I'm a big believer in YouTube for teaching purposes. I mean, you can learn virtually anything on YouTube. I mean, I don't care. You can learn Chinese on YouTube somewhere.
I totally agree. I totally agree with you. Absolutely.
Well, I want to thank you for joining us.
And they seem...
No, go ahead.
Okay, great. Mm-hmm. And thank you for having me. I was just going to say it. I believe what you're saying wholeheartedly. I definitely agree,
So definitely we got to have you back and talk a little bit, give us some recipes to use in the future. So I want to thank you for coming on. It was a pleasure.
Thank you so much for having me, Craig.
Yep. And definitely go to my page and you'll be able to see the show that's streaming live on YouTube.
Okay, great. And as I said, and check out Harlem Seeds. Mm-hmm. Just Google Harlem Seeds and see what comes up. We've got a little video in there, and you'll see my two daughters.
Yes, I definitely will. All right. So okay. I got to go to commercial, but thank you for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
All right, so we're getting ready to go to a commercial. Let's see what's going on here. It's not allowing me to, here we go. So I'm going to play a commercial first.
All About Us Global Media Productions Group, TV, radio, and magazine. CEO of the Whitney E. Johnson Foundation Incorporated. We are a 501c3 organization on a mission to educate, engage, and mentor our talented team and community on current issues that will our youth. Today we are asking for your
All right, so that was a word from our sponsors. And we're going to play one other commercial. If you give me a moment here. I don't know what's, oh, here we go. Alrighty. Guys, we're going to play 2 more commercials. And then we're going to go back to talking about multi-level marketing.
Check out Employism.com, the new hot online magazine on employment and business. It's growing fast. You still have time to place an ad in the magazine and in their new video game on Google Play Store. Employism Adventures, September 1st. Free download at Employism.com. And the world's biggest online magazine store, Intu.com. 20 million daily visitors. Don't miss out, guys. Employism Magazine, the latest trends in employment and business.
So that's Employism Magazine. You can go to your Play Store and download the Employism app, which allows you to look at the articles. And then we're going to play one other spot.
Are you curious about what alkaline water can do for you? Well, here's 10 compelling reasons why you should be drinking alkaline water every day. 1, weight loss. Hydration allows you to have a better workout so that you can burn more calories. A recent study shows that people who started drinking alkaline water lost an average of 12 pounds in 2 months, and the only change they make is by drinking alkaline water. 2, anti-aging. Alkaline water triples the antioxidant strength of vitamin C. It also helps to counteract harmful reactive oxygen species which damage DNA tissues. Combined, alkaline water and vitamin C works effectively to neutralize harmful free radicals. 3, heart health and blood pressure. Alkaline water has been shown to reduce heart pressure and lower cholesterol in people with mineral deficiency. 4, hydration. Research shows that alkaline water hydrates your body much better than plain water. 5, detoxification. Alkaline water provides the body with the daily cleanse. Your kidneys will thank you, as ionized trapping will draw out the acidic toxins. Your liver will say cheers, as increased levels of antioxidants will promote blood cleansing. Your colon will feel the difference, and you will too. 6, balanced body pH. Research shows that raising the pH level of your urine by just 1 pH can prevent or eliminate metabolic syndromes such as obesity and high blood pressure, high cholesterol, and kidney stones. A recent clinical study shows that alkaline water can fight harmful acidosis by raising blood pH by 40 to 70% within the normal blood pH range. 7, liver health. Alkaline water has been shown to reduce oxidative stress in the body that affects the liver. Alkaline water has also been shown to increase critical levels of antioxidants that protect the liver. 8, bone health. Research shows a clear link between alkaline water and bone health. When your body pH level becomes acidic, your body will adjust it by stealing calcium from your bones. 9, digestive health. Research suggests that alkaline water reduces the symptoms of colitis, loose bowels, and constipation. And 10, sports performance. Feel more hydrated with greater endurance, faster recovery, and more energy.
And you can go to Alkaline Water Wave to hear more about Kangen water and the benefits of alkaline water. Okay, so we're going to go back to our show and we're going to talk a little bit about, let's see, all right. So we're back on YouTube Live talking about multi-level marketing companies. Now, most multi-level marketing companies have some sort of compensation plan. So you want to kind of look at, thoroughly and find out what compensation plan really works for you. Another great, and I know I mentioned it earlier, affiliate marketing is a form of compensation that they give you for referring people to the company. So multi-level marketing is essentially the same thing. You're basically given an incentive to promote a particular product. And like I said, there are a lot of different products out there. I wouldn't shy away from them. You heard me mention the nojobneeded.com. You heard Rosalind mention the ketogenic diet that she promotes. Like I said, there are people out there. They got Legal Shield. Maybe we'll have Guy Jazzy Rainey come on and talk about Legal Shield, right? I remember many years ago, I used to sell insurance through a company called Primerica, which was also a multi-level marketing company. So there are like multiple multi-level marketing companies out there. I wouldn't shy away from them. This is a great opportunity for you to make additional money, right? And so, research the company, make certain that they do have a legitimate product or service, and use it to your advantage. If you have a vast network of people that you know, a lot of people use Craigslist and things of that nature in order to promote products. But sometimes you can promote a product just by letting people know about it. I mean, I know I always, and I talk a little bit about multi-level marketing in my book, right? The 10-step employment pocket guide, that would be me, Craig A. Palma, right? And I mean, I talk about it. I mentioned some of them in my book. I would highly recommend. And there's this great book on multi-level marketing companies. I don't have the book in front of me right now, but I'll probably mention it next Friday. And I would encourage people to get it. It's really interesting because it talks about marketing products in a variety of different ways. And you'd be amazed at some of the ways that we can market products and services that you never even think about, right? Like one of the things that they talk about in the book, it talks about, your license plate, how you can market on your license plate. If you live in a state where you only have one license plate, right, and the front license plate, there's nothing there, you can put an ad on there. You also have the side of your car. You can have a magnetic, a magnetic poster on the side of your car, right? They talk about promoting through the post office, like little cards that you can give out. So there are a variety of different ways you can market a product or service, a multi-level marketing company, right? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to play a word from our sponsor once again, and then we're going to wrap up. All right. And this is our Easter weekend, right? So, definitely be safe out there. Enjoy your holiday, right? And we're going to play a word from our sponsors once again. Oh, by the way, the call-in number, if you have any questions, it's 347-850-1386, right? And I got to remember to always tell folks about the calling number, because there are folks that have questions, and I would hate for folks not to be able to ask questions, because there's no stupid questions, right? If you have a question, you want to ask it.
Hi, everyone. I am Savannah Johnson, CEO and founder of All About Us Global Media Productions Group, TV, radio, and magazine. CEO of the Whitney E. Johnson Foundation, Incorporated. We are a 501c3 organization on a mission to educate, engage, and mentor our parents and teens and communities on current issues surrounding our youth. Today, we are asking for your support to continue providing our informative programming through our various media platforms. To make a donation, visit the Whitney E. Johnson site at www.wejfoundation.org, or you can reach us at 631-521-7699 for more information. And as a reminder, all donations given are tax deductible. On behalf of the Whitney E. Johnson Foundation, we thank you for listening and your support.
All right. So we're going to wrap up this episode of Employism Magazine. Join us next Friday at 10 p.m. My name is Craig Palma, your host. Like I said, don't be afraid to download employism.com, the app on your Play Store, so you can read some of the wonderful articles and some of the latest in news and business. All right. Have a great weekend, Easter weekend, everyone.
Thank you for using Blog Talk Radio. Goodbye.
So we're going to wrap up with Employism Magazine. I'm your host, Craig A. Palma, and we'll see you again next Friday at 10 p.m. Have a great weekend, everyone.